Hey you guys, welcome back. Michael here from The Market Vibe. I want to talk to you about what services should you offer as a digital marketing agency, because honestly, there's tons and tons, but that doesn't mean that you should really offer everything. So I want to break down for you from top to bottom what I think that if you're just starting out as a digital marketer, you should offer. So honestly, the first and most easy thing if you're getting started in digital marketing to offer is social media services. And so whether that's, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok, I would honestly pick one platform that you're well versed in and just offer that. Say, hey, I offer Instagram services. It's $250 a month, $500 a month, whatever you feel comfortable offering based on your level of expertise. But really starting with social media, because that's the easiest thing, and that's a thing that all businesses need, whether they really know it or not. And so it's just a matter of really making them understand how powerful social media is and can be for their business. The second thing you can offer is a blog. It's really, really simple. It's great SEO, great searchability, especially for local businesses. And again, like social media, it's something every business should have. You can charge, $250 or $500 a month, write a blog every week, and it's a really, really great way to get started and start making money in your business. The third thing would be email and SMS marketing. Again, like a blog, it's very, very simple. Everybody who has a business should have some sort of email or text message list. If they don't, it's a really easy sell to let them know the power of that, because, if social media shuts down like Instagram did, a few weeks ago, having that email list and things like that's really helpful. Again, it's a text or two a week, an email a week, very, very simple, a couple $100, $200-$300, and you can start getting clients right away. The fourth thing is you can offer website design. Now, I put this at number 4, saying that I'm talking about things like Squarespace or WordPress, things that you can build that necessarily you don't need to know any sort of coding. If you need coding experience, I would put website all the way down at the bottom. But if it's things like Kajabi, Squarespace, something where you can build off of templates, website design is a great way to do it. We did a couple of clients at the very, very beginning where they needed Squarespace website design. They just didn't know how to do it themselves, so we did it for a few $100. It was a great way to get a couple of clients, but even better, it got us those referrals off of those clients to get even more business. So website design, again, is a really great way for you to get a couple of first clients, especially with things like Squarespace, Shopify, where it's easy to build off of already made templates. The fifth thing on the list is branding. Now, branding is pretty far down here because to get the values, vision, and voice of an entire company correct is really, really hard, and it's something you need to be experienced in my opinion. So if you're just starting out as a digital marketing agency, I wouldn't really recommend doing branding as one of the top services that you offer. Now, if you're a seasoned digital marketing agency, obviously, like, you've probably done branding for people before, but if you're just starting out, I would focus more on things like social media, blogging, and things like that, because when it comes to branding, you really have to get the voice of the company right. It's not just about, fonts, colors, things like that. It's really about portraying the values and the vision and the voice of a brand, which can be really hard to do, especially if you're a new digital marketer. The sixth thing on the list is funnel building. And you guys, funnel building is not easy. There's 3-part funnels, 5-part funnels, 7. Funnels can get really long. There's upsells, downsells, there's add-ons. There's so many different, there's the copywriting, the photos, the videos. There's so many different elements that go into building a funnel. It can be really, really difficult, tedious, time-consuming, a nightmare. Jill and I have called them at times. We've built a 13-part funnel for someone before, and it was a friggin' nightmare. So I would not suggest offering funnel building as a service for your digital marketing agency if you're a beginner. Again, I would focus on the things like social media, email, blogging, things like that are a little bit more easier. And then as you're learning, you can start implementing these later services like branding and things like that, because funnel building is very, very difficult and can be really easy to get wrong. So that isn't one thing you want to mess with, especially if you're new in digital marketing. And the last thing on the list, you guys, is ads. And the reason I put ads on there as the last is I've heard a lot of digital marketing, YouTube channels and people that have agencies say that you should start with ads. I completely disagree. You should start with ads. Number one is because there's money in 2 ways being used by a company. Number one, they're putting up their ad money to pay for the ads, but then number 2, they're paying you on top of that. And so if you don't perform well, they've basically lost money twice. They've lost the money they invested in ads, and they lost the money they paid you because they basically paid you for an irrelevant service. And I can't think of a way for you to kill your digital marketing agency quicker than to be running Facebook, Instagram, Google ads and not really know what you're doing. So I would honestly put this last. And what we did is we started with social media and all of the things I described: social media, blogging, email. And then what we did is is we bought Facebook, Instagram, and Google Ads courses and took those while we were offering those other services at the beginning, because what that allowed us to do was to be able to learn things like website design, Facebook ads, funnel building while we were offering those beginning services, so that now 2 years later we can offer a wide variety of services and feel confident in the skills and expertise that we have. So you guys, I hope that was helpful as far as breaking down what I think, in my opinion, should be the services that you offer, especially if you're in the beginning stages of your digital marketing agency. If you guys have any questions about the services you're thinking about offering, any follow-up questions to anything in the video, drop them in the comments below and we'll definitely be sure to answer them. But until tomorrow, see you guys.